Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Jessica E. Thomas and this is Jessica E. Thomas Life. Today I want to talk about how my weight loss journey is going to be different in 2021. Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for joining in. I make videos about weight loss, skincare, and health and fitness. I am 46 years old and currently on a weight loss journey. I started the journey in December because I decided I didn't want to wait till January 1st. Today is January 1st and I have not weighed myself today. I decided pretty much for the past 3 or 4 weeks, I've decided not to weigh myself at all. And I thought I'll weigh myself on January 1st, but then I thought, you know what, I had some cheat meals yesterday, so I think I'll wait until Monday. So my plan for this year is to weigh the first Monday of every month. So stay tuned for that video to see if I've lost or gained any weight since my last weigh-in. I have had many starts and stops over the last 6 years. I have been a yo-yo dieter. I've gone down as much as 20 pounds and then gained it all back. But this year I am determined to do it right this time and to make it stick. So I wanted to say a few things that I have in my arsenal that are going to be different this time than last time. And hopefully these things may help you succeed in your weight loss journey too. I have 5 things, so let's start with number 1. The first thing, which I've already completed, was to not go whole hog during the holidays and indulge in a lot of sweets and fatty foods. So what I did, and it was pretty easy because like most of us, I didn't have any holiday parties this year. So I decided that I really am going to be careful and not indulge before January 1st, because last year I spent a lot of time planning, oh, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this, and all while I was planning I was indulging in sweets and foods that were not so good for me, and I was gaining weight. But I did that thing where I say January 1st is where it all changes. Well, you can see how good that has worked because I did not meet my weight loss goals last year. So this year I really decided there were a few things that I wanted sweet wise. I have these sugar almond vanilla cookies that I really liked, and I made some dirt pudding that I like, but that's pretty much all I indulged in sweet wise. And otherwise I stayed on my healthy eating plan. So I think I'm really in a better place emotionally because I didn't overindulge, because I think for me all those overindulgences really mess with my brain, and I mean this in a serious way, like my brain chemicals, and then when I take them out of my diet then I just drop. And then it's very hard for me to stay motivated. And I think that's what happened last year. I had all those sweets and everything and all those overindulgences. And then when I even just thought about taking them out of my diet, I just went into a major slump. So I don't feel that slump right now. I feel pretty good and raring to go. The second thing I want to do differently this time is to eliminate refined sugars and refined carbs. The last few times I've attempted and managed to lose some weight, I did keep the sweets in my diet. But for me, and this is me, maybe it doesn't apply to you, but for me, sweets are very addictive, and like I say, they have a sort of effect on my brain, almost like a dulling effect, and besides the cravings, but also I lose track of my goals. I don't know, it's like, I've never used marijuana, okay, but I've heard that marijuana makes you like lose your motivations and such and makes you kind of lazy. Well, I feel like the same thing applies to sugar for me, and that's not the only thing it does to me. It just gives me cravings and makes me want more and more and more of the sweets. So I know from experience if I take those sweets out then I don't have to deal with the cravings. Now I know there's people in the body positivity movement or the healthy at every size movement that says just enjoy your sweets. One thing's not bad, this food isn't bad, they're just all foods. Well, I think when a food is scientifically proven to affect your neurotransmitters in the way that hardcore drugs do, then maybe they're not the foods that we should be eating, and that's for me that's where I am. I look at the research and I look, I knew that was going to happen with this red lipstick. I just had to. I bought it from Juvia's place. Gosh. I don't know if you'll ever be seeing this lipstick again, but I had to wear it at least once. Anyway, yeah, for me, when I look at the research and I look at how sugar affects my body and causes cravings and causes me to really lose my focus, it's just best to say no more. I'm not saying that every once in a while a little might come in, but if some does, then I'm just moving on and cutting it out again. I'm in the mindset of these are not foods that I regularly eat or even periodically eat. So, number 3, what I'm doing is I'm eating more. When I lost the 20 pounds, I think I was around 1,200 to 1,500 calories. And what I think happens when you go too low is your body, it does go into starvation mode, but you're also depriving it of nutrients. And so I think it makes me more susceptible to rebound. So I want to make sure that I get enough calories. So this time around I'm going between 1,500 and 1,700 or 1,800. And my goal is to not feel hungry. Because if I'm fighting hunger signals, that that is a losing battle. The hunger is eventually going to win because there's only so much willpower that a person has, and then it runs out, and then you just give in to the cravings or the hunger. So the plan is to eat that 1,500 to 1,800 calories and pack in the nutrients. Eat really well, whole foods, and plenty of vegetables to get those nutrients so my body feels properly fed, so that it doesn't feel like it's in panic mode. I want my body to feel nourished and comfortable, and I want this weight loss journey to be a comfortable thing, not something that I'm white knuckling. So that's why I'm making sure I eat more this time around. Number 4, what I'm not doing, and I kind of touched on this already, but I'm not weighing myself every day. Because originally I thought weighing myself every day gives me a metric. It helps me know if what I'm doing is working. But what I found but in the first, when I started eating healthier in December of 2020, not too long ago, I did weigh myself, and I thought I was going to weigh myself every day. But then I weighed myself one day and I didn't go down, and it literally did ruin my day. So I've never had that experience, really. This 6-year period is of 46, 40 I didn't struggle with weight. So this is kind of a new thing to me, and I'm really not wanting to get into that trap of I get on the scale and then it ruins my day. So I figure it's more important to hit my calorie goals and pack the nutrition into those calories, and then just trust that my body will let go of the weight when it's ready, instead of like trying to micromanage and see every day, oh, have I lost a quarter of a pound, It not only is it just kind of messes with your head, it's actually really boring. Because I want to focus on my life, I want to focus on my hobbies and the things that I like to do. I don't want to be constantly thinking about, oh, how much do I weigh? Oh, did I lose a quarter of a pound? Did I lose a half pound? That's not what I want to be in the forefront of my mind, because that's a really boring and just dull way to live. Okay. So the last thing is number 5. I'm not putting as much emphasis on exercise. So in the past, I have done strength training, and I've decided that maybe I will only do strength training like one upper body day and one lower body day. I haven't even started the strength training yet. What I want to focus on, which I know this is kind of almost controversial now, because people are like, ooh, you need to gain the muscle because the muscle speeds up your metabolism and everything. But I need to do what is fun for me. And right now, the weightlifting isn't fun for me, because I feel like when I get to my max, and you have to really push to get go a little bit harder, work a little bit harder every time, and it's the progressive overload. That is really difficult and it's taxing, and when you're covered in a layer of fat, you can't see any progress or what your muscles are doing or anything, and it's just, it makes me feel like I'm not accomplishing anything. I mean, and it feels like I'm working really hard for nothing. I know maybe that sounds kind of lame, because if you are seeing the weights go up, then you know you're getting stronger and all that, but I just don't want to deal with that right now. Like I said, I want this to be a pleasant experience. I want this weight loss to be a pleasant experience. So what is pleasant for me is to do low intensity steady state cardio. And I know there are gurus out there that say, no, that's not going to work, whatever, but I disagree, because that's where you're really burning the calories, more so than lifting weights. So if I want to burn 300 extra calories a day, then I'm going to do that more quickly and more easily walking on a treadmill or doing the elliptical than I am lifting a bunch of weights. So, and it's also easier, it's stress relief. You know, the weightlifting, you're taxing your muscles are getting broken down, and then your body has to use that energy to repair the muscles, and I don't want my body to be focused on repair. I want my body to focus on lose weight, you know. So I don't know if there's any scientific anything about that, but I know when I lost 40 pounds, I really didn't work out that much. And so I think it's going to work. We're going to see. So my points are, what this can all wrap up into is, one, I'm trying to reduce stress, so I really don't want my cortisol to go up. I don't want to be stressing during this weight loss journey. I don't want to be hungry, and I don't want to be achy and muscle achy. So basically my goal is to do just enough. I don't want to do any more than I need to do to lose the weight. Goal number one in this journey is losing the weight. Goal number one is not getting muscular and buff and lean. I mean, I'm so far from being lean. I can't even fathom that at this point. So goal number one is to lose the weight. Goal number two will be toning and building muscle. And that's going to be probably like 6 to 9 months from now, if not longer. I can only focus on one thing at a time, or else I will get stressed. And if I get stressed, I will eat, and I will give up, and I will quit. Sorry for the rambling nature of this. Hopefully some of that is helpful to you, and we will be able to look back at this video in 9 months or so, and we'll be able to see, did Jessica really stick to this plan? Did this philosophy of weight loss, did it work for her? And I think it will just be fun to see the progression. Hopefully this won't be another one of those, oh, she said she was going to do it and then she didn't accomplish anything. That remains to be seen. So if you're interested in following me on my weight loss journey, I would really love it. Please subscribe to my channel, like this video, and ring that bell, because then you will know when I post new videos. Thanks so much for watching this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.